William Butler Yeats and the Art of the Book, The Wind Among the Reeds, covers. Yeats was not satisfied until he began to collaborate in book cover design with Althea Giles. Giles was born into a well-connected family in County Waterford, but she cut ties with them to become a writer and an artist. Yeats knew her from their early days in Dublin and London. Both Yeats and Giles were interested in the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. This organisation was founded to investigate and practice magic ritual and the occult. The ancient and mystical symbols of the Golden Dawn influenced Giles' design for the cover of Yeats's book, The Secret Rose, in 1897. And this was a collection of Yeats's writings, blending Irish and mystical ideas. Here we have the cover of The Secret Rose, designed by Althea Giles in 1897. Yeats reacted to her design with delight. He decided he would make all his future books of verse resemble it in size and printing. Yeats had Giles design a new cover for poems instead of the old fell cover in which he had been so disappointed. And you can see here that the central emblem in the front board of Giles' design for poems resembles very much the rosy cross of the Golden Dawn. Giles would also design the cover for Yeats's new collection of poetry, The Wind Among the Reeds. And it is on this edition of Yeats's poems that I want to pause and focus. I want to show that here in this book, The Wind Among the Reeds, Yeats harnesses both elements, the physicality of his book and the non-physicality of his poems, to represent one of his favourite themes, the boundary between this world and the other world, or the supernatural. We get a more detailed impression of the cover design in this beautiful vellum-bound edition. The front cover is dominated by a woven arrangement of some kind of natural stems, topped with a pair of curled leaves. Though representing stems, the arrangement is obviously stylized. No stems grow naturally in this way. The stems are woven into one another and all following a fixed pattern. The stems, of course, are reeds. This is made clear in the title of The Wind Among the Reeds. But where is the wind represented? The arrangement of the reeds is like a rigid net. At the bottom of the front cover, we have the author's name, W.B. Yeats, held apart from the reeds, along with a representation of fire flames running across the bottom, or perhaps they are leaves. But either way, both Yeats's name and the representation of fire or leaves are held away from the reeds within a frame. Then there is the spine of the book. What is it? What is that upright shaft or staff or spear? And the flower at what is possibly the hilt, is this a version of the Kabbalistic rosy cross? Is there a suggestion of secret knowledge in this form, or is it the staff of a wizard? Finally, the backboard. At the back of the book, no words appear. The reeds seem more natural now. They're no longer held in a rigid grid, but flow as though loosened. And they are no longer separated from the representation at the bottom of the board. On the cover it was fire and Yeats's name printed together and held within a frame. Here it is water. There are no words, and there is no separating frame between the water and the reeds. What has happened between the front cover, and the back cover of this book. Up next, The Wind Among the Reeds, Contents.